probably all had busy days. A lot of you I know have been at work. But leave all that outside the room. And allow yourself to focus on you right now, this minute. And do this by coming to your breath. Breathing in. Feeling yourself lifting up. Feeling that piece of string coming out the top of your head. And breathe. Breathing in. Breathing out. Feeling your ribs expanding and contracting. Feeling your abs engaging as you exhale. So the focus comes right onto you. Letting your shoulders drop down away from your ears, feeling the piece of string pulling you up. And then just rock backwards and forwards. Backwards and forwards. So you go onto your heels and up onto your toes. Forward and backwards. You can keep your eyes closed if you want to. Up and down, up and down. Up and down. And then come back to center and push your feet into the ground. Same time, lift up from your instep. Your shoulders are down. Piece of string pulling you up, and you will feel taller, and you're now in mountain pose. And bring your hands together into prayer position and take a deep breath in as you take your arms up, up, up. And exhale, and arms down. And again, keep this going, feeling that stretch up and exhale. And again. And keep this going. Breathing in and exhaling, letting your shoulders drop down away from your ears. And just feeling the nice feeling of really stretching up, your feet still being pinned to the ground. And keep this going, stretching up and out. And two more, really feeling the stretch up and out. And one more. Shoulders down, piece of string pulling you up to the ceiling. Really feeling your ribs expanding, contracting with every breath. And look round to your right. Let your chin drop and let it come through your chest and look round to your left. And let your chin drop down again and look round to your right. And again, left. And then come back to center. Take your hands behind your ears. Lift up your head. And then bring your chin forward. Shoulders down. Elbows back. Feeling the stretch through the top part of your neck. Applying gentle pressure. And then let your head fall back into your hands. Elbows back. Breathe. And bring your chin forward. And then let your head fall back into your hands. Feeling the stretch through our chin. No double chins for us. And look forward. Take your left hand down. Take your right hand over and bring your ear over. And then take the left arm out and push the hand away from you. So your right hand comes over, you place your ear onto your arm, you come over and you push your hand away. And then lift up the left arm, swap it over for the right, push the right hand away, and just gently stretch through your neck. And come back up. Turn your chin so it's halfway between your shoulder and the middle of your chest. Take the right hand, take it up and bring the chin down halfway between your shoulder and your chest. And come back up and turn and bring your chin down halfway between your shoulders and your chest, bringing the chin down. Letting the right arm just drop. And come back up and let your head turn once one way and once the other. And come back to center. Take your arms up above your head. Feel the stretch up. Interlock your fingers and push your arms up. Breathing. And push forward. Feeling the stretch through your shoulders. Breathing and push up and forward and up and forward, and one more time, up and forward. And then take your hands behind you, interlock your fingers and lift your arms up just as far as you can. Might be close to your glutes, you might be able to lift them up a long way, whichever's right for you. Keeping your chest lifted, butt tucked in, abs engaged, and come back down. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And then take your arms, take them up above your head. Feel that stretch up here, and then bend your elbows halfway. And come back up and bend your elbows halfway and up, and keep this going, and up and halfway and up. Keep this going for another 6, really feeling that stretch up, and 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. And then take your arms out to the side and circle your arms. Circle them round. Circle your arms round. Make sure you don't hit each other. You two doing it together. That's it. And take them the other way. And flap your arms up and down. Keeping your arms up as much as you can. Good. And then bring your arms back into Goddess and turn as though you're a radar on a boat. So you're going through your waist, through your spine. Especially if you've been sitting at a computer for the day, this will stretch through your spine. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, take your arms out. They will want to drop. Keep them there. You're using your biceps and your triceps. Obviously, let them drop if they're killing you. Take your arms round with your arms out straight. 8, 7, 6. Really using your biceps and your triceps as well as turning through your waist. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come up and take your arms up above your head. They won't want to go. Take them up above your head. Interlock your fingers and push your hands away. That's it. Good. And then push your hands forward and take them down. Push them down. And then let your hands go and turn around. Let your arms turn. Good. For another 8. Really let that spine go. You're wringing out your nervous system. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back. Roll your shoulders round. Now isolate from below your chest to below your hips. Take your hands onto your hips and push one hip out. Push your butt back, left and forward. So you're isolating through this part of your body and just turning your hips. Just turn your hips, isolating through this part of your body. And take them the other way. So if you've had to sit for a lot of today, this will just be really stretching through that lower back. And then give your hips a shake from side to side. Now, if you want to hold on to something, please do take your arms out and turn your ankle. Turn your right ankle, pushing into your left leg, keeping your abs engaged, really pulling yourself up, and turn it the other way. And then bend the knee and really feel that swinging through from the knee, just swinging the lower leg. And then let the leg come up and back, up and back. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the other side. So you take the weight onto your right leg and lift up the left leg, turning it. Turn the ankle first and the other way, and then to the knee and up and back, up and back. Really stretching through the hamstrings, stretching through your glutes. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back. Take a deep breath in. Take your arms up above your head. Feel that stretch up here. And come right up onto your toes. Hold that balance. Pull in your tummy muscles. Good. Come down. Bend your knees. Into chair. Feeling your tailbones dropping. Abs engaged. And come back up onto your toes. And down into chair. Breathe in. Exhale, come up onto your toes. Breathe in, exhale, down into chair. And twice more. With your breath, exhale and up and down. And breathe in. Exhale, up onto your toes and down into chair. And then take your hands onto your knees and look forward. Shoulders down, breathe, letting your tailbone drop, abs engaged. And then bring your ribs onto your thighs and hang down. Now straighten up your legs as much as you can. Feeling that stretch through your legs. And then bend your knees. Come up into chair. Good. And come up. And up onto your toes. And down. Bend your knees. Fold forward into chair. And then bring your ribs onto your thighs. Breathe in. Exhale. Straighten up your legs. And bend your knees. Come back into chair. And straighten up. And again, breathe in. Exhale, chair. With your breath, down. Straighten up your legs. bend your knees. Chair and up. And one more time. Breathe in, exhale, chair. Fold forward. Straighten up your legs. And then bend your knees. Arms up and straighten. And keep your hands up above your head. And then just bring your hands over to one side into half moon. And come back up and over to the other side in a half moon. And then bend your knees, come down, letting your hands reach the floor. Come back up and over into half moon. Feel the movement. Up and exhale over to the other side. And across and down and arms up and over going over as far as you can. Bend your knees down and arms up and over and across and down and arms up and over going over as far as you can. Feel the flow. And 3 more. Over and across and down, arms up. Twice more. Over and across and down. And last one. Feel that stretch up and over and across and down. And then hands up and arms out. Bend your knees, place your hands on your knees. Breathe in, feel like you're picking something up off the ground. Take a deep breath in, arms up and out. And keep this going, arms up and out. Bend your knees. Come down, pick something up off the ground. Take a deep breath in, arms up and out. And 6 more. And out. Bend your knees. And down and arms up and out. Arms up and out. Bend your knees, come down. Arms up and out. And 4 more. Three more. Really feel the stretch up. Arms out, bend your knees and down. Stretch up and out. And 2 more. And 1 more. And arms up and out. Feel that stretch has gone all the way through your body. Breathe. And take your arms up above your head. Take your hands into church spire. Shoulders down. And go over into half moon. And take a deep breath in. Exhale up and over to the other side. Breathe in. Exhale and up. And back. And up and arms out. And come forward now with a flat back. So over your hips, coming down, eyes down the wall, eyes down the floor. Take your hands to the floor or to blocks, whatever's right for you. And now lift up one heel, lift up the other, feeling that stretch. And then bend your knees, come all the way down into a squat and push your sitting bones up into the air. And down and push back up. Down and push back up. 3, 2, and 1. And bend your knees, slowly come up. Interlock your fingers just like we did earlier. Push your hands up into the air. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, go over into half moon. And come back up. And exhale over to the other side. Push your hands away. And come back up. And go back into a back bend. And arms up. Take your arms out. Look down one arm, look down the other. Now remember, this time flat back as possible. Eyes down the wall. eyes down the floor. Take your hands onto the floor and feel like you're making a semicircle in front of you. Round. Round you go. Really feeling the sway. And then come back to center, bend your knees, push through your feet, and slowly, slowly come back up. Take your arms up above your head. And this time, turn your palms so that they're facing outwards and bring your hands together. Take a deep breath in, exhale, go over to one side. And come back up and go over to the other. And come back up. Undo your hands, look back, and come back up. Take your arms out, look down one arm, look down the other, and come forward. Remember, over your hips. So you're folded over your hips. Take your hands to the floor and take a deep breath in. Exhale and look forward. Pushing your sitting bones up into the air and back to your knees. And look forward. And back to your knees. And one more time, look forward and back to your knees. Bend your knees. Take a deep breath in. Interlock your fingers. Show your palms to the ceiling. Come over and up and over to the other side. And up and back. And come forward. Pushing your hands away from you. And then undoing your hands, taking them behind your back, interlocking your fingers, and taking your arms over your head just as far as is right for you. Bringing your ribs down your thighs. Breathe. Pushing your sitting bones up into the air. And bend your knees, slowly come back up. Undo your arms and take your arms up above your head. Go back into a back bend. And breathe in. Exhale, come back up. Take your arms out to the side. Look down one arm, look down the other. And then bring your hands into your ribs. Push into your ribs, into your hips, I meant, not your ribs. Into your hips. Push into your hips. Fold over. Bring your ribs onto your thighs. And take your hands behind your legs, pull on the back of your legs and bring your forehead down towards below your knees. Breathe. Pull on the backs of your legs. For another 5, really push those sitting bones up in the air. Feel the stretch through your shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees and slowly, slowly come up. Take your arms up above your head and arms down. And roll your shoulders round. And then come down onto your mat and come into child's pose. Pushing your butt back, arms forward, forehead onto your mat. Push your butt back, forehead onto your mat. Breathe, stretching your arms forward. And then take a deep breath in, exhale. Leave your hands exactly where they are. Come up and push back. And up onto your knees, pushing into your hands. And push back, pulling in your tummy muscles. And up and back. And 4. 3. Really getting a stretch through your quads, through your spine. And 2. And 1. Push back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Now take your hands around to the right hand side with your head in between your arms. And take your left arm over your right. taking your left arm round and bringing your head in between your hands, taking your right hand over your left. Getting a stretch through your spine. And then come back and just go round to your right again, taking your left over and around and taking your right hand over your left with your head in between your arms. And come back to center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come up onto all fours. Knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders. Now find those abs here. Pull them in and up. So breathe in. Exhale, lift them in and up. Just your abs. Nothing else. Really focus. They want to hang out because gravity is against you. Breathe in. Exhale, lift them in and up. Another 5 breaths. Make your exhalation really long so you're really lifting up your abs. And now add in cats. So lift your spine up into the air, bringing your butt in and your gaze going to your tummy muscles. Really stretching up. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down and look up. Feeling that stretch through your chin. Not crunching your neck, stretching your chin. And up. And down. And up. Pulling in your tummy muscles. And down. Just a couple more sets. And up. And down. And up. And down. And then come back to center. Take your knees wide, big toes together. And really let your body sink down in between your legs. Taking those arms out as much as you can, breathing. And then when you're ready, come back up and come down onto your elbows. So your elbows are underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And take your right foot and take it underneath and push the heel back and down. Feel that stretch. Stretching through your calves, through your Achilles, just the toes underneath. And bring that knee in and take the other foot out. Breathing in, exhaling. And bringing that knee in. Now take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring your nose down in between your thumbs without obviously squashing it, and push your butt back, forward and back. So you're carrying your weight onto your arms, strengthening up through your chest, through your arms. 6, pulling in your tummy muscles, really feeling. It's so important that we strengthen up through our arms, through our chest, at the same time through our core. And 3, and 2, and 1. And hold it back, breathing in, exhaling. Take on 3 deep breaths here. And then come up onto your elbows and take one foot behind you, just like we did just now, and take the other foot and come into elbow plank. Now, if this feels too much, come to your knees. Please do not strain. So knees or else toes underneath you. Now, no butts up in the air like this, just elbow plank. 8, 7, 6. Now, pull in your tummy muscles. 5, push your heels away from you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees down. Rest it out. 3 deep breaths. And then when you're ready, come back up, elbow plank again. Hold it. Come to your knees if you want to. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Really pull in those tummy muscles. 3, 2, 1. Come down. Rest it out. Really strengthening up through your core. And one more. Take one leg out and the other leg out, elbow plank. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back. Rest it out. This time, take your arms down by your side. So now what we're going to do is we're going to be in elbow plank and we're going to sway back and forth. Now your toes are strong because we've done lots on toes. So you can do this on your toes, going forward and back. Reason why we strengthen up our toes all the time, because we know when they go wrong, they propel us through life. At the same time, they can take a lot of, because they're worked all the time, they're very, very strong. So come into elbow plank, shoulders over your elbows, and come up onto your toes and then push your feet back. Forward and back. Again, if you want to do this on your knees, Have a choice. 8. So you do whatever's right for you. Pull in those tummy muscles. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come down. Well done. You can feel that through your arms, through your chest. Come down and take your arms down by your side. Recover. And then take your elbows out again. Have your knees underneath your hips. Have your toes go underneath you. Push your hands, push your elbows into your mat and push yourself up into half plank, dolphin. I sometimes call it puppy, whatever you want to call it. Your head is not on the ground because you're pushing up through your elbows. Breathe, hold it. Pull in your tummy muscles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Push back with your toes underneath you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Push up. And come down. Toes underneath you. Push your butt back. And push up. And knees down. Push back. And another 5. Pushing up and back. And 4. Down and back. And 3. And back. And 2. And back. And 1. And down. Take your toes away so that your feet are flat. Take your arms round by your side. forehead onto the floor. And just letting your shoulders have a relax down. And then take your arms out in the front again. Stretch your arms away from you. Come up, knees underneath your hips. Take your toes underneath you and flick yourself up into full down dog. Feel your fingers stretched on your mat. Your arms are straight, your shoulders are down away from your ears. Feel your spine in line with your neck going through your shoulders. Feel how your hamstrings, your calves, your Achilles are all stretching. Hold it. 5 deep breaths. Every time you exhale, still pull those tummy muscles in towards your spine. And now go into runner stretch. Push one heel down, the other heel down. Really stretching, coming up onto your toes. And then come up onto both sets of toes and make sure all your toes on the ground, little toes like to escape. And then bend your knees and straighten up your legs. Up onto your toes, bend your knees and straighten your legs. Up onto your toes, bend your knees and straighten your legs. And then come down, going to wide leg child's pose, bringing your toes together, butt back and arms straight out. Good, well done. Breathe. Take another deep breath here. And then when you're ready, come up, knees underneath your hips, toes underneath you, come up into down dog. And then when you're ready, come into full plank. Now please, if you need to, come to your knees, whatever's right for you, either full plank or knees. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, pulling in those tummy muscles, 2, 1. Push yourself up into down dog. 3 deep breaths here, really pushing that spine through. Breathe. And then when you're ready, plank. Full plank, one of the most strengthening positions we can do. Strong from the inside out. This class combining strength, flexibility, transferable skills into our everyday life. 3, 2, 1. Pushing yourself up into down dog. Flexibility, strength, balance. And plank. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself up into down dog. And come down and rest it out, taking your arms down by your side. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go from full plank into half plank. Okay, so what we've just been doing, we're just going to go one to the other. Just rest it out. Breathe. And flick yourself up into down dog. Feel that strength. Feel strong, strong, strong. And come into plank. Now lower yourself down into half plank, into elbow plank. And then push yourself back up into full plank. And down into elbow plank. And push yourself back up into full plank. Okay, get the idea, give yourself a little rest. And we're going to do that 8 times, 3 times. Okay? Just give yourself a little rest. So you do one at a time. So you're not trying to just jump down. You let one elbow go down, the other elbow go. So it's a bit like as though you're walking. Okay. And then when you're ready, flick yourself up into down dog. Come into plank. Okay, so 8 times up and down into elbow plank. Down into elbow plank. Push yourself up into full plank. 8 and down. 7 and down. And 6 and down. And 5 and down. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Full plank, up into down dog, and come down and rest it out. So you can do that from your knees, obviously. Breathing in, exhaling. And twice more. Strength, flexibility, coming together. Up into down dog. Plank. Obviously, if you want to, come to your knees. So you do it like this, from your knees. Whatever's right for you. Let's go. Plank. Into elbow plank. Plank. That's 8. And down. And up. Feel that strength. Feel the flexibility. 6. And down. And 5. And down. And 4. And down, 3, and down, and 2, and down, and 1, and down. And, oh, got to go up, into down dog, and rest it out. Almost stay down in elbow plank then. Breathe. So you can feel how strong this is, how we're combining flexibility and strength. So important. Strengthening ourselves up from the inside out. Feel the breath going through your body. And then when you're ready, flick yourself back up into down dog. Last time. Go on, we can do it. Strength and flexibility. Plank. Right, let's go. Down into elbow plank. And up. That's 8. And down. And up. And down. We're now on 6. Still with me. Good. 5. 4. That's it. Keep going. 3 and up and 2 and push yourself up and 1 and push yourself up and up into down dog and rest it out. Well done. Deep breath in and exhale. And then rise up, take your arms up above your head, interlock your fingers and push your arms up. Push your arms forward. And then take your hands behind you, just like we did earlier when we're standing up. And bring your arms over your head, feeling that stretch through. And then come up, roll your shoulders round, take a deep breath in, exhale. Push yourself back up into a standing position and come up onto your mat into a standing position. Take a deep breath in. So after all that strength and flexibility, we're now going to bring balance into this practice. So we have the combination. And take your arms out in front of you. Bend your knees. And just come down as though you're sitting on a chair. Letting your tailbone drop just so you're sitting down. Abs are engaged. Good. Feeling your feet are straight. And then come up onto your toes. And come down, letting your heels come down. And up onto your toes. And down. So your knees are still bent, your butt is still dropping. And up onto your toes. And down. Up and down. And two more. Up and down. And one more. Up and down. And come back up. Take a deep breath in. And arms down. Now take a deep breath in and raise your arms straight out in front of you. So now, if you want to, just stay in chair like this. So you're here in chair, please do. Otherwise, just like we did just now, raise up onto your toes and come down, letting your butt sink, abs engaged. So you do what's right for you, either staying in chair or else coming all the way down. That's it, good. Hold it there. Looking forward, well done. Pushing your knees together, lifting up, abs engaged. Hold it. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Push your knees together, come back up, arms up, and arms slowly down. Take your shoulders round. Well done. And then take your arms up above your head. Feel that stretch up here. And take your right arm underneath your left and bring your hands together. That's it. Shoulders down. Good. Bend your knees and take your right leg and wrap it around your left. So just go as far as is right for you. Eagle, so you're taking your right leg and wrapping it around your left. That's it. And your arms have just crossed over and you've brought your arms past each other. That's it, good. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up, let your foot go onto the ground. Take your hands onto your shoulders, pull on your shoulders, and then go round side to side. That's it. Good. And come back up. Take your arms up above your head. Feel that stretch up. And take your left arm underneath your right. Bring your hands together. That's it. Bend your knees. Take your left leg and wrap it around your right. Again, just as far as it feels. If you think you're going to fall over, don't worry, but just take your leg out before you do. Good. Just sinking down with your glutes. Hold it. Strength and flexibility combined with balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up and place your hands onto your shoulders. Really important, giving yourself a hug and nurturing yourself. Really important as well, combining with the strength and flexibility. Side to side. And then come down, take a deep breath in. Take your arms up and out. Now, left leg on the ground and lift your right leg up. Just lift it up. Pull in your tummy muscles and take your arms up above your head. Breathe. That's it. Good. Feel that stretch up. Push your foot into your hand. Hold it. 8, 7, 6. Don't worry if you fall out, just come back in. Shoulders down. 3, 2, 1, and come back down. And arms down. Abs engaged, chest lifted, piece the string pulling you up to the ceiling. And take your left leg, lift it up, and take your arms up above your head. Feel like you're holding onto a box up above your head. Well done. Abs engaged. Excellent. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Deep breath in. Exhale. And then lift up your knee again. And this time, hold on to it. Now, if this is enough for you, stop here. If you can and you want to, put your ribs onto your thigh. And then if you can, take hold of your foot, please do. And then if you can, take your leg all the way out. That's it, good. Keeping the supporting leg straight. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down and let that leg come back down. Deep breath in, exhale. And the other leg. Lift it up. Take your hand onto your knee. And then only if you want to, bring your rib down onto that thigh and take your hand around the foot. And then if you want to take the leg up, please do. You go to where's right for you. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down and let the leg go back down. Notice how strong that is on your spine. Take your arms up above your head and arms down. Deep breath in, exhale. Now take your arms up just like we did before, lifting up and lift up your right knee. Now pull in your abs just like we did before. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let that right leg go through, pivot on your left and come forward. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, feel that balance, feel that strength. 3, 2, 1, come back up and arms down. Feel how you can balance your whole body balancing on your leg. Deep breath in, exhale. And the other side, take your arms up and lift up that left leg. And when you're ready, take it through. Really hold that balance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back up. Deep breath in and arms down. And roll your shoulders round. Abs engaged. Chest lifted. Piece the string pulling up to the ceiling. And take your right leg and lift it up. And turn the knee outwards as you bring your foot up into tree. Obviously, if you want to do low tree, please do. Bring your hands together. And then take your arms up. Feel that stretch up, super. Go to whichever part of tree is right for you. Feel you're reaching for the sky, you're rooted to the ground. Good. and take that leg down. And the other side, lift up. Bring your hands together. Deep breath in. And take your arms up. Feel how you're rooted to the ground at the same time you're reaching for the sky. You're strong, strong, strong. Excellent. And come back down. And let that leg go back down. Take a deep breath in, arms up and down. Well done. And come down into a sitting position on your mat. Allowing your hands to come onto your knees. Feeling that piece of string pulling you up, shoulders down. And then bring your hands together and take a deep breath in. Allow your ribs to stretch as you turn and take your right hand behind you, left hand onto your right knee. Look over your right side. And come back up. Take your arms up and turn and take your left hand behind you, right hand onto your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. The more pressure you place on your knee, the more spinal twist you'll get. And come back. Take your arms up, feel that stretch up, and take your hands behind you, place them on the floor, lift up your chest and look back. And come up and take a deep breath in. Exhale and fold forward. And whenever you're ready, come back up. And again, let your hands just be placed onto your knee. Let your shoulders drop and gently close your eyes. Congratulate yourself on your strong, flexible, balanced yoga practice tonight. Notice how your mind and body have come together using your breath during this practice. Notice how you could balance, just like you can in life. Notice how you're strong from the inside out. Notice how flexible you can be, just like your mind can be flexible. Allow the breath to travel deeply through your mind, so your mind and body come together linked with your breath. Take another 3 deep breaths here. And thank you all very much for joining me for Monday evening yoga practice. Thank you very, very much. Well done. I hope you feel strong and relaxed and balanced.